I walked the bridge in 72, where legends played in royal blue. Osgood's Grace, Bonetti.
Hello and welcome to another Chelsea chat. And last night in the FA Cup fifth round, it was Wrexham 2, Chelsea 4 after extra time. Now I couldn't watch it live last night because I was travelling to doing and then travelling up back from a gig. But I watched it this morning and I couldn't believe what I was watching. I could not believe what I was watching. If I was an alien that had just landed from outer space, which I'd probably get away with. If I was an alien lad, I couldn't tell who was the Premier League side in that. In fact, if I had to bet me spaceship on it, it would be Wrexham that I plumped for. They pressed, they played football the way it should be, so well done Wrexham. I was very impressed with you, and I think with a couple of signings, if you do go up, you'll do okay in the Premier League. You're better than Tottenham anyway. So it was, well, first of all, let's start with Rosenior's after-match press conference. Now, can you imagine Jose Mourinho, Ancelotti, Conte, anyone, Dave Sexton, saying, well, in the last 15 games, we've won 10, so we're in a pretty good place. We've drawn 2, we've lost 3. Can you imagine Jose? If Jose saw that interview, I think his head would implode. That there, for me, is what's gone wrong with this club. The ethos that Abramovich spent billions etching into our history, into our fabric, gone. So I don't expect much, but what I do expect from a £2 billion team squad is better than I saw last night. So let's start with the team. Sanchez, we know all about Sanchez. And then in front of Sanchez, listen, we've got a dodgy goalkeeper. How can we make it even dodgier? Oh, I've got the boys for you. I'm going to play Badiashile and Tosin together. And Mamadou Sarr, who's hardly played in the Premier League, I'm going to put him in the back 3 as well. Oh, this will test Sanchez. What on earth is going on? Is Eghbali really picking this team? He must be. Someone with no football knowledge who hasn't seen those players train must have picked that team. And we've got Hato on the left, Amachi Josh on the right. In front of them we've got once a year Lavia and Santos. Totally, not even Caicedo or anyone on the bench. And we must have seen, well, we have seen, but surely the management must have learned that to play Santos effectively, you need Caicedo there. He hasn't got the discipline. And I don't mean kicking people, I mean the actual positional discipline yet, because he's only a young lad. So you need Caicedo next to him. In front of them, we had Neto and Garnacho, and up front, allegedly, Liam Delap. And that team, when it came out, you know, I was on a service station shaking my head, and when I got to the place where I was going and I saw that we were losing 2-1 at the time, I wasn't shocked. The only time I was shocked was after I finished the gig, got in the car to come home and see that we'd won. This morning watching that goal they had disallowed, their third goal, technically if it's offside, it's offside. And I know we've had similar goals disallowed, but this VAR can't be right, can it? Clear and obvious. I reckon it was a toe's length. Clear and obvious. Not that I wanted the goal to stand, I wanted us to beat Wrexham, but if roles were reversed this morning, I'd be fuming. That's not football. First goal that we give away, It was textbook. It was the way me, a park manager, would set up to have a go at Chelsea. Straight ball, straight down the middle, straight between their 2 centre halves, who are football-wise, they are mentally slow. Tosin and Badiashile. IQ-wise, they're to football acumen what, I don't know, Stephen Hawking was to the 100-metre sprint, or Stevie Wonder is to archery. They're shocking. I know we've got a problem with a hole defence. We go up too high. Do you know, even up the park. Once one of their men got the ball with any chance of it going forward quickly, centre halves would do that. I'd say to one of them, drop back. I don't know. And the set piece coach needs sacking. I know we all go on about people needing sacking, and we all argue, oh, you know, would you sack everyone, or would you? But the set piece coach, whoever is coaching defensive set pieces, needs sacking. He needed sacking a month ago. But if Rosenior brought him in, which I doubt, he needs to sack him. And if he didn't bring him in, he needs to sack him. He just taking money on false pretences. Dick Turpin had more right to the money he took home at night than that geezer does. Absolutely shocking. And of course, it's cost us so many times, isn't it? And nearly cost us again last night. So yeah, I thought it was awful. And obviously they had a man sent off before extra time. Pretty bad tackle. So no complaints from Wrexham, I wouldn't imagine. But we struggled even against 10. Obviously, when João Pedro came on, things got better, and a lovely bit of skill for the fourth goal. He's turning into a proper baller, isn't he? But other than that, I mean, when Cucurella come on, I want to hear your views on this. Why would you not take off one of our useless centre halves, move Hato into that position, and put Cucurella on? I didn't get that. I honestly did not get why they took Hato off. I worry about, perhaps Egbal is doing the substitutions as well now. Let's hope so, eh? Wrexham pressed. Wrexham played out their skin as you'd expect them to against supposed Premier League opposition. And once again, we just had it proved to us that we haven't got a squad. We've got a very good first 11 who can beat anyone on the night, but we haven't got a squad. And we've spent all that money. I don't want to be negative, but what's positive about it? I know I'm going to get slated. I always get slated for being negative. One of these moaners, not proper Chelsea. Not proper Chelsea, not supporting us through and through. Yes, I am. I am supporting us through and through. Crowd at Wrexham last night, mind you, they've always been like that. Really, really loud, drowned out the away support. But, as I say, I only seen the recording this morning, so maybe the mic was in the wrong place. Again, those that went can tell me. So I'm just going to score them, because there's not much you could say about that about that lack of performance, apart from the fact, we won 10 out of 15, only lost 3. Oh my good God, how this club has risen and then fallen so dramatically is frightening. Could be worse, could be Spurs. So yeah, Sanchez last night, 6. Josh Achipong, great goal by the way, didn't he take that well? Defensively, pretty awful. I'm going to give him a 5. Tosin's going to get a 3.5. Badiashile 3.5. Mamadou Sarr 4.5. Hato, yeah, I thought we'd done alright, 6.5. In front of them, once a year Lavia, must have been his anniversary, he gets a 5. Next to him, Andre Santos gets a 5.5. Pretty much outrun. Not a lot of combative midfield play going on. Out of position a lot of the time. Run ragged, really. And in front of them, Neto, flatter to deceive. Not a lot going on. 5. Garnacho's my Chelsea man of the match. 7.5. He was direct last night. Maybe he's had an epiphany, and he's got the ability there, and he's going to prove me for one wrong. I hope so. I love being proved wrong by people. He put a proper shift in last night, not defensively. I don't think they'll ever coach that into his game. I don't think football-wise he's the brightest, but at least he was direct. And so I never thought I'd ever hear myself saying it, but he's my Chelsea man of the match at 7.5. We were that dog awful. And Liam Delap. Oh. What can I say about Liam Delap? 3.5. I'm not going to say anymore. It won't go down as one of his best games, will it? I just don't know what's wrong with the lad. He seems more intent on just barging people over than finishing. All I can say is thank God we've got a good first team. When João Pedro came on, it was quality, wasn't it? Held the ball up like chalk and cheese with the lap. So again, hope I'm wrong with the lap. You don't know if these boys are carrying injuries or what they're doing, but it looks like they're carrying brain injuries to me. Anyway, that's all. Sorry to be negative. Please let me know your thoughts. That's why I do these. And yeah, speak to you after PSG. Probably can't win that one. Hope so. Speak soon. Up to Chelsea.
Walked the bridge in 72, where legends played in royal blue. Horse goods graced Bonetti's hands.